Going to be dealing with the dangerous heat as we go through the day today. Feel like temperatures up into the triple digits, pushing 105. So if you are heading to that concert at the bank, make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Had a ton of heat-related calls yesterday from the bank from that concert last evening as well. Storm chances during the afternoon and evening. They're going to be with us yet again. Could produce some damaging winds yet again. So we'll be watching this very closely. Next hour, we'll see those temperatures around 80 degrees through the afternoon, up to 95 degrees with those thunderstorms bubbling up. Sunsets at 8:37, and those thunderstorm chances are going to be a little bit higher as we head towards Sunday. Heat index values in the triple digits by noon, climbing up to about 105 by 3 o'clock. Actual temperatures up to about 94 by 3 o'clock. Look at the big dip as we head toward 5 o'clock. That's because models are hinting at the potential for some thunderstorms to move in about that time. And that is when we're going to see some rain-cooled thunderstorms, but also the potential for some severe weather. Look at this. The next several days, triple-digit heat index values are going to be a possibility. Near 105 today, 104 tomorrow, and then flirting with 100 for Monday, back into the low triple digits as we head toward Tuesday. So really no relief over the next 4 days, at least when it comes to heat and humidity. Thunderstorm chances will be bubbling up as we move through the afternoon and into the evening, especially across the foothills. I think that's going to be our best chance at seeing some of these thunderstorms. But as you can see, 7, 8 o'clock moving into Mecklenburg County, not out of the question. Giving it about a 40% chance today. Tomorrow, a 60% chance during the afternoon. Notice those thunderstorms by 3 o'clock. Developing I-40, I-85 instead of up a little bit further into the mountains. As we move towards 6 o'clock, those thunderstorms pushing through Mecklenburg County and then making their way into the Sandhills during the afternoon and evening hours. So very similar setup today and tomorrow. Level 2 on a scale of 1 to 5 for the number of severe storms that we could see across the area. Damaging winds going to be the main threat, but could see some heavy downpours and quite a bit of lightning with anything that does develop as well. Again, mid-90s, but some cooler air coming our way. 92 on Wednesday. Cold front comes through, knocks those highs back down into the 80s. You're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.
Time now is 7:51 on your Saturday morning, giving you a look at the Queen City this morning, bright and early. We have a final look at our top stories coming up right after the break.
If your forecast says chance of storms, that's not enough, because chance doesn't tell you when or where it hits or what that means for your day. Only First Alert does. WBTV First Alert weather, when we know, you'll know.